let's now take this guy. Check this out. We'll take this guy. Swing. Now we boast. Sacrifice the guy we just took, right? Now he's got to get rid of the dude. We're hitting for a clean 4 in the air. Getting that lifelink, baby. Of course, we can just slap down the god next turn. We have a demon bolt to take out anything. Yo, what to do, guys? It's Big Magic Zach here. Sorry I was gone for about a week. I was in Vegas with the boys, you know what I'm saying? Coronavirus got a little boring. Just sitting around, and we needed to change it up. So that's what I was doing. Thanks for being here, though, after the break. Now, I have a Rakdos snow deck, guys. Pretty good. I mean, take a look at it. We're running 2 Burning-Rune Demons. We're running 2 Blood on the Snows, so that's 4/6 drops in the deck. And of course, in our 5-drop slot, we have a Terror of the Peaks, a Tergrid God of Fright, and we have a Drana, the Last Blood Chief. So we're playing a lot of threats, and you'll notice we're just running 1 copy of each. That's because Blood on the Snow allows you to sort of pick and choose what you need in the situation based on how much snow mana you actually spend. So for those of you who haven't seen it, you return a creature or planeswalker card with converted mana cost X or less from the graveyard to the battlefield, and then that's, you know, whatever X is based off of snow. So of course 4 is kind of the magic number in this deck because we do run 3 Eradicator Valkyries. This is a very good card. It is a mythic, so you know you do have to spend probably 3 mythics. You could just get away with 2 in this deck. But it's definitely worth it. The lifelink is super relevant. That's a difference of 8 every single turn. And that Boast ability, we definitely take advantage of it since we are running 3 Woe Striders. Woe Strider is an amazing card. You can reoccur it out of the graveyard for the escape cost of 5. We're going to put tons of cards in our graveyard, actually, because we do run a good amount of spells. So it's not too hard to imagine getting to this point. Of course, you do get 2 counters as well, so a 5/4 out of nowhere can be very, very good. And then we do run 3 Demon Bolts as well, which sort of paves the way for this card. So as we lay our Valkyrie and we swing, we can sacrifice the goat and hit him with a Foretold Demon Bolt. That essentially just basically clears any board totally free. We're getting usually probably 9 damage off if we swing with both of these creatures, assuming the Woe Strider is escaped. And then we do run 2 Kroxas for just 3 damage. We can reoccur this out of the graveyard, and if that isn't enough, the 6 damage tacked onto a Terror of the Peaks should probably do the job. And then the other thing about Woe Strider, guys, the instant speed sacrifice clause. So that scry is nice, but really we can steal something with Akroan War, or our 1 copy of Claim the Firstborn, sack it when we don't need it anymore after we do the damage, and boom, that's a huge amount of value. You guys have been seeing that combo for a while, and it's still viable now. So yeah, we just run a couple more cards to go over here. Duress is a good card in the meta right now. There is a lot of non-creature, non-land cards that you want to discard, and also seeing the opponent's hand on turn 1 can be just insane. So just run the 1 copy. Yeah, you won't regret it. 2 copies of Blood Chiefs, and then my favorite card in the deck, Footfall Crater, guys. This is the best 1-drop ever printed in the history of Magic. No, I'm kidding, but it has Cycling 1, so it's essentially never dead in your hand, and giving something Trample and Haste can be huge. And you'll notice Burning-Rune Demon doesn't have Trample. It's not a flying Trample creature like a lot of huge 6/6 used to be. So giving it Trample can be huge in case they have little, you know, 1/1 birds. If they're running the Raven's Warning, this can just run over that, you know, little bird token. That can be huge. And also just, you know, immediately making the swing is just so good. So basically giving all our creatures haste, Eradicator Valkyrie on turn 5. We can lay a Valkyrie, tap Footfall Crater, and then boom. That's a difference of 8 life. Usually killing something if we do have extra mana to Boast later in the game as well. So super strong, guys. Run 1 Faceless Haven. That Haven will come in handy more than you'd know. You could probably run 2, get away with that. But I always really like to have that second black by turn 4 for sure. So definitely make sure you do that. And yeah, run 4 Scry manas and 1 Bonder's Enclave. Bonder's Enclave is really good. Of course, we run, you know, 3 Eradicated Valkyries. And then the Draugr, which I didn't go over, is also power 4 or greater. So, of course, we can just draw 4 cards. Or, sorry, 1 card for 4 tapped mana there. And then, of course, whatever this card is called, Immerstrom Skullkarn. This is really good. It's essentially the Kroxa ability, just on a land. So that little bit extra damage can be huge. And don't underestimate Blood on the Snow, guys. This card's insane. If we have 6 mana, we can just wipe the board and bring back a Burning-Rune Demon. So that's an insane play. I would say this deck is very top tier. If we have a Terra on the peaks stuck there, then we can just, basically win. These are 6 damage creatures, and yeah. So thanks for checking it out. Let's get into the games, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Yo, guys, game number 1. This is Rakdos Snow. This is an amazing deck. Check it out. Don't go anywhere. Here we go. Okay, we have a good amount of mana here. We have 3, and we do have a Faceless. This can be a good card later in the game, especially after our Blood on the Snows. Guess we can take that. So Tergrid, we do run 1 copy. Let me turn the volume down, please. We do run 1 copy. I don't think we usually want to lay this as a creature, even though we are running 4 Soul Shatters, which is a very good removal piece. Let's get down the Shade here, guys. So the Shade's a very good creature. Recursion over the course of a game. We need to basically always have a presence on the field, whether it's Woe Strider or the Shade, both of which can basically get themselves out of the graveyard fairly easily. Hit him with the Yurgo, because I don't like this. What's he doing? Come on, Schlottmeister. Okay. He took it out with a compound fraction. Let's go. Ooh, okay, interesting. This guy I tried to make good ones, but I don't know. Whenever a creature in opponent control dies, put a 1 counter. I think that's too situational. Let's hit him with the Scry. Yeah, we want that. And we'll just bring back the Shade. See, you waste your compound fracture on a Shade and just bring it back. Of course, the Shade can't block, guys, so that is that's the downside. But we are fairly aggressive. We run things like Demon Bolt here, which we can foretell if we want to. We could just maybe get down to Lantern. Oh, I was going to say that earlier. We usually list it as a Lantern half. Puts a lot of pressure on the field for against a deck that doesn't have, artifact removal. Like right now, I would imagine. Then we should be fine. Could be the closing damage. That tacked onto a Kroxa with like maybe a 4 damage swing from a Eradicator Valkyrie. Very good. We are running Footfall Crater, and my goal today is to show how strong Footfall Crater is. Let's slap this guy down. Just slapping this guy down is an insane play. Probably should have laid the Faceless Haven. In fact, I should have, but perhaps we might lay the Tergrid half. I think you just need 1 copy of these things. We have 1 copy of the Terror of the Peaks. 1 copy of Tergrid, and 1 copy of another threat I am now forgetting. Oh, the Draugr Necromancer. We have 2 Akroan Wars for our Woe Striders. Obviously, the combo there is very good. We could run that, but I think what we do is lay this, swing, use this Boast ability. So for 2 mana, guys, we get rid of that Shade that we just brought back. He has to get rid of something. Yeah, he grows. Get rid of that. Boom. He's all excited. He at least has a 3/3. Well, no. Get out of here. And then we'll just clean it up like that. So we got rid of his stuff. Definitely not scared of this guy. This other dude that we took out, I mean, whatever. This ability later on, you think that's scary right now? No. I'm not so worried about this deck. This is a very strong Rakdos deck we're playing. A lot of mythics, rares, things like that. Let's now take this guy. Check this out. We'll take this guy. Swing. Now we boast. Sacrifice the guy we just took, right? Now he's got to get rid of the dude. We're hitting for a clean 4 in the air. Getting that lifelink, baby. Of course, we can just slap down the god next turn. We have a Demon Bolt to take out anything. Footfall Crater is absolutely amazing. So, yeah, we can lay this. We'll just throw it onto this. We can't obviously tap it this turn because we ran out of mana. But, you put it onto a land, and then target creature gains trample or haste till end of turn. Or you can just cycle it for 1, which basically is just like an opt almost, except you don't scry. But it's just like a draw 1 for 1 mana. So, very cool. Because you only need to get 1, we run 2, and we usually get it. So, right here, we're in a very good position. We can do this. and swing with everybody. Now, we can actually do this. Sacrifice our Faceless Haven and steal the Demon of Loathing, which allows us to get a nice clean swing. And let's just steal this. Alright, that's good. Good game. He's like, whoa. Alright, good stuff. Let's showcase definitely some more of the deck. Let's get at least a couple more, guys. It's really strong. It's really strong. So game 2. This is a pretty good hand. We just have 2 mana. We have a duress though, so that's good. Let's show off duress. We gotta remind the people how good duress really is. So duress, it's just 1 mana. It's a non-creature, non-land card. Everyone knows it. I mean, well, not everyone. In case you don't, it's been a staple throughout Magic's history. One of the first sets, in fact, maybe even the first set. I don't really know the answer to that. One of the first 3, I would imagine. Let's get rid of this Banishing Light. I think that can be more of a problem. Just taking out, you know, a Valkyrie. We don't really want that. So we not getting the mana. At least we can foretell here. So Demon Bolt's a good card, just for 1 mana later. 4 damage. It can hit Planeswalkers as well as creatures. So very good. We're gonna need to hit our stuff though. He didn't have the follow-up 1-drop, so that's really good. Let's do this. And just take that out now. Yeah, because I doubt he'll have a creature bigger than 4, so it's basically the same as waiting. We kind of want to save the Soul Shatter. In case we do get Tergrid, whatever, but also it just is such a good card in other ways. Let's see. Yeah, he's passing. I say we take it out. We just established a lot of momentum. Hope we get a mana. And we did, so that's kind of lucky. Of course, we could have held up Soul Shatter. But once we get 4 mana, we were usually set in this deck, it seems to be. And then we just kind of wait for that 5th mana so we can make an even bigger play with a Terror of the Peaks, Tergrid, or maybe like, you know, a 2 mana, or sorry, a 2 spell play. So that's cool. Now we're close to Blood on the Snow. Let's just get in this damage. The difference of 8 life is very big, especially with this little ability attached onto it. Now that we have this momentum, if he just lays 1 creature a turn, we can usually take it off, and we have Woe Strider goats. Don't forget about the Woe Strider goats. Now he's gonna wanna think he's safe, but bye-bye. Sorry, dude. It's a very good instant speed card. Okay. Kick that. Boom. Yeah, I think we got him just based off the pressure of this Valkyrie. Very aggressive card. Shade's very aggressive. It can't block. That is the downside. Most people miss that. But just to reoccur it like that with a 3 power base, oof, then get 2 counters when you escape it, yes please. Okay, so we're putting a lot of pressure on. Let's actually start with this Kroxa. We could potentially do 3 damage. He's got a land in hand there, so depending on that card. And then we have 9 damage on board. Yep, 3 damage. So he goes bye-bye. Hit him with this. And yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all. So yeah, we're down here in gold. I say down here because I was mythic. I guess not last 30-day period, but all the other ones before. Coasting around in platinum. I'm gonna get back up to platinum here with this deck. So let's get a couple more in though. What's up, guys? All right, so this is a pretty good hand. We have 2 reds. We kind of want 2 blacks. But I think we'll be okay by turn 4. If I could speak right, we'll be okay. This is a good card, Emmerstrom Skullcairn, or Cairn, however you want to say it. It's essentially a Kroxa ability, and it can be kind of a game closer, you know, paired onto like maybe a 5 damage swing from an escaped Woe Strider, or perhaps a Tergrid Menace swing. Of course, we have Eradicator Valkyrie as our main damage source. Usually, we do run 3 copies. Ooh, they milled some sauce in there. There goes the Burning-Rune. So we don't run really any graveyard recursion, other than the Woe Strider and the Shade, obviously, but that's their own thing. So yeah, at least we have the 2nd black on turn 4 there. Okay, so they just put an Eradicator in there. The Shade we're happy with. We can bring that back. And the Woe Strider as well. Let's do this. Hit him with this is much better than anything else right now. Establish some board. Looks like a mill deck though. I do not like this. We're at 39 cards. Mounting Cacophony. gotta get serious. Oh boy, this is just dumb. But we shall win because we have a very aggressive deck here. Let's go. Let's go. Know what I'm saying? Okay, so there goes the Secret Keeper. Sorry, I had a thought. Spaced out. Bing, bang, boom. Alright, there it goes. This guy finally uses his guards. Jiminy Christmas. Okay. Bing. Bang. We could probably just slap down a Croaks. Since he's milling us. You know, get rid of all this stuff. It doesn't even matter. As long as it's not like something that can escape. Alright, boom. Let's go. If you're giving me all that stuff in the graveyard, we have graveyard things. Sheesh. Alright, we can't swing with this Woe Strider, unfortunately. It's pointless. Yeah. So, anyway, we can slap down the Temple of Malice. It's taking that card. That's great. So, just get a scry out of it. Yeah, let's keep that there. Sure. He can't do anything else. The Low Mage's Domination, man. Okay, so, yeah, it's only a 2 mana cost. Of course, I escape it for 4, but it's on the field. It's just convert mana cost 2. Scry there. Yeah, we want that. We could actually do... No, let's do this. Definitely a very aggressive play. I think just... Oh! Whoops. I was like, oh, did I just waste mana? But no, I spent it. So, yeah, they're probably going to take 3. Of course, this Woe Strider isn't quite doing it. We're going to have to not get milled out here. Say go. And just keep doing the Croaksa thing. That could be good here. We can slap down a Burning-Rune Demon too, if we really want to. Alright. Winged Words. Interesting. Jake Hawk. Interesting, bud. Alright, hit him with this. This is going to do a lot of damage over the course of this game here. It's going to be beautiful. Slap down this Burning-Rune, baby. Know what I'm saying? Okay. Of course, Shade's good. No. See, we have options. Look at all these great cards we have, like mythics and rares all the way across. Let's go. Oh, I did not mean to lay that. I meant to lay the Burning-Rune, which would have been better. But you know what? Totally fine with that. Because we can slap down a Shade and make it worth it. We could. And then it'll make our Woe Strider Shade swing justified. So now 2 creatures are swinging. We can start getting damage in. Yeah, that's actually good. In case they like steal 1 or something, at least we can do the Eradicator Valkyrie Boast. For example, sacrifices Goat first though. And then yeah, with the damage from the Lantern, we should be good, guys. Can't imagine he... Let's see, he already used 2 of this. He might be able to use another one. Okay, that's annoying. That's annoying. But not super annoying. Because we're going to get rid of this blocker. Ooh, no we're not. Okay, so what we need to do is... probably slap down Burning-Rune now. Because he's going to want to swing. Let's do this. Let's do this. And this. So, the reason I did that between those two, the Soul Shatter, is because it's a 3-mana spell. You know, we can tack it down with our second Soul Shatter and just blow up both things and pave a way here. If he gives that to us, of course, a Tergrid in our hand would be great too. So, a little bit of an interesting choice. I've come to kind of have a few sets of cards that I think of. Now, everyone has a different play style, I would imagine, with Burning-Rune. But that's what makes it a cool, fun card. It's good all the way around, but everyone kind of has a different take on it. But it's still a 6/6 flying. Yeah, so very good. Now we're not getting in damage. We're at 24 still. Again, that's our prime concern. Now we could Blood on the Snow. We don't have 6 snow mana, so that is the thing. We have 4. Of course, we could bring back our Kroxa, which would be lovely. We could bring back our Eradicator Valkyrie, because that's 4. But I think we're in an okay position here. I think we just blow up both of their stuff, unless they have a counter. I think giving us that Soul Shatter was pretty decent. Okay. Oh, let me quiet this call. Alright, let's do this. Alright. So, bye-bye, Eradicator. Sorry, man. Does he have that 1-mana counter? Miscast or something? Is that what miscast does? I can't really remember. And blow up that. Let's pave a way for our Shade. It does 3 damage. So we're allowing our Shade to get it now. And now we'll tap this. You know, 3 damage or discard a card. Then we have 9 damage on board. All of a sudden. Double Soul Shatter. Can be very powerful. And of course, just this is just damage and threats. Basically an extension of our hand. So very nice. You definitely experiment with graveyard cards. I didn't mean to swing with Goat, but it doesn't matter. He doesn't have haste or anything. So, okay. Not bad. So we get in 3 at the end of the day. Now, that's fine. We are worried again about the momentum. Depending on what this card is, if it's a Into the Story, might be a counter. I say we do this now. What's he going to do? Take 3? Probably going to take 3. No, I think I have a really good play. We can actually bring back probably... Yeah, I think that's what we do here, is we use Blood on the Snow. We want to show this off. Destroy all creatures. Pay with 4. And now we're in 2 swing range, guys, with our Eradicator. That's what we're doing. Yeah, it has to be. I mean, it's just too good. Then we'll just lay this, and, yeah. No need to bring back the Shade or nothing. We have tons of threats. As long as we can get 1 swing in with this Eradicator. He's taking his time. So, he's probably mad. Keep that there, it's a land. We like land. We're just going in for 1 big, more explosive play. With this board state that we have, we're in a great position. Okay, returning it. Now, he needs a good top deck that refills his hand, which would be Into the Story here. Oh, he didn't get it. And then with this, the Shade we could bring back. We could just bring back everybody. If he takes 3, though, this is what we do. We lay this. Yup. Hit him with that. Give me that or that. Whatever. Drana or a Draugr. Drana or Draugr, baby. What are you going to do? And we got to slap down the Footfall, which is the best 1-drop in red ever printed in the history of Magic. Just in case you guys were wondering. You heard it here first. Big MTG Zach. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Please. Please do it. I'll love you forever. Okay, so we're tapping that one to do that, right? Now we're tapping this to give our Burning-Rune that we just slayed haste. Getting in, boom. We got a Lantern to finish the job. We set, baby. Yeah. Footfall Crater is amazing. Especially after a board wipe, right? So he didn't get his tutelage till way later. I feel bad for him. Oh, it's the Jorge. It's raining. Yeah, I'm making a video. Oh, you good though. Don't worry. It's raining ice, bro. Alright, so we'll hit him with the Tergrid's Lantern. We should be able to do 3 damage here. The young Jorge came over YouTube. Say hi. Let's untap the Lantern. Let's hit him with the Lantern again. For no reason, folks. Alright. GG. Alright, well, I think that was 3 games. I think we'll call it there, especially because this dude's ready to get wrecked, and I gotta serve it up. So anyway, I'm gonna get into the wrap up. Hope you guys stick around, and I'll see you next time. Yo, what's up, guys? Thanks for making it all the way to the end. I think that was 3 quick games. Very, very strong. You got to see how powerful this deck really is early on in the game, and then later on, if we can get to that 6 mana spot, we can just basically do anything we want. We can run 2 Shoal Scatters. Oh my god, I'm fucking up. Hang on, redo. Alright. Alright guys, thanks for making it to the end of the video. This was just a 3-game video, you know, short and sweet. We did get to see essentially all the cards in the deck do at least something cool. Tergrid kind of led the way in the first match with the Lantern half. Burning-Rune Demon was sort of present in all of the matches, basically forcing a removal spell and getting us a very good card into our hand every time. Blood on the Snow is absolutely insane. You could bump this up to 3. We just have so many threats early that I think we're safe waiting to just get the first copy of this eventually. You know, you have a 1 out of 30 chance of getting 1, and that is not bad at all, especially when you start with 7 cards in hand. So yeah, Drana didn't get to do much, but can be very strong. You guys know what Drana does. Don't underestimate this. Eradicator Valkyrie, absolute all-star. That life gain is essential since we do take a lot of early damage in the early game. If we sort of fall behind, this can bring us back. So we need a tool like that. Dragon Necromancer, absolutely insane with Blood on the Snow. You know what it is. Soul Shatter, we run 4, definitely worth it. And then 3 Demon Bolts tapped onto that. That's 7 great cards that can take out essentially anything. That with 2 Blood Chief's Thirst, that's 9 cards that can remove almost anything. And then 11 including the board wipes. So very, very good. Kroxa is doing 3 damage every time it enters battlefield. Of course, with Terror, you guys know what it is. 2 Akroan Wars snuck its way in somehow. We had room for this. I don't know how. But it's such a powerful card, especially with this 1 copy of the Claim. You guys know what it is. Don't underestimate Footfall Crater as well. That Trample Haste is insane. That closed the 3rd game for sure. 6/6 Trample Haste in the air. Boom. Out of nowhere. So definitely good. Easy prey we didn't get to show off. But you remove small things, and you can cycle it for 2. Yeah, but go ahead and experiment with the shell, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you listen to all of this, and I'll see you in the next video.